Hi, I'm Kathy from Stitch It Together. Today I'm going to begin cutting for my new project called Show and Tell. And I am very glad that I ordered some fabric from the little fabric shop. I think they're in Michigan, because they did something that was awesome. Let me show you. They have labeled the name of every fabric, which is awesome because the kit that came for this has the same number of fabrics, but not a single one of them is labeled. And you know, some of these are very close colors, and to not have them labeled could pose a problem. So I'm just so thankful. And look how this arrives. It's so cute. They got bows and everything is just so well labeled. So big shout to the little fabric shop right there that had all that fabric and labeled it for me. So I'm going to be able to figure out this pattern now. I'm preparing to cut my first block for the Show and Tell quilt. The first thing I'm doing is organizing my fabric, which I have done. There are going to be 12-inch blocks, and they're not repeated. So when you cut for the 12-inch blocks, I can't cut multiples. But the animals are repeated. So when I go to cut those, I think I can do 3 at a time for the 4 animals. It is pre-cut fabric. You don't want to watch that, but I am going to press it. And this is for the first block. Very bright colors. I like bright. And I have all the Accuquilt blocks or dies that I would need to do this very first block, so that's how I'm going to cut it. I am working on the first block, which is called the Big Star Quilt. Let me show you. So that's the first block. And because I use the Accuquilt, it's gone together very quickly. You do want to make sure that you press your seams correctly. Make sure when you're using Accuquilt, it's not a scant 1/4 inch, it's a true 1/4 inch. And they're going together pretty easy. This is what I've got so far. And now I'm just going to piece all the pieces together and I will have the first block done. Once the units are made, they just kind of go together. This block, because I used Accuquilt and it's all just straight piecing, it goes together pretty fast. That went together pretty easy, and it does in fact say to reserve doing the binding until you put the foxes on them. So I'm going to just turn this back a little bit so you can see what it's talking about. All of these blocks end up having a fox in the background, so I guess I'm supposed to wait to do the binding for that. After reviewing the directions, it was okay for me to add the 3 sides right here, and those sides together. Then you're left with these little corners that you need to keep for these pieces that are going to go right here. And I'm happy with the block. It went together pretty easy. It was very straightforward, and I will be, I guess, talking about what I did for folding. And I guess I'll add that in the comments.